So I'm going to try to make this video not as long as the other one so that it can upload, hopefully. The three theories that I decided to pick was, sorry, I can't really hear myself. The first one was the Holland's theory of vocational choice. And the theory is based on several assumptions. It says it's based on an individual's personality as a primary factor. Interest of inventories are a factor of personality inventories as well. Individuals develop stereotypical views of occupations. Daydreams about occupational choices. Identifies the clarity of an individual's perception of his or her goals and personal characteristics. And to be successful and satisfy one's career, it is necessary to choose an occupation that is congruent with one's personality. So this factor is based a lot on personality and how it interacts with the characteristics and how an individual decides to go about their career path. The next theory that I thought was very interesting was developmental theories and how this focuses on biological, psychological, sociological, and cultural factors that influence career choices. I thought this was interesting because a lot of times, because I deal with substance abuse in mental health, it's just really interesting to see how those factors have affected people in their career choices and their histories of having a job or not having a job, what they think is normal, what they don't think is normal. So the last one that I chose was Gottfried's theory of circumscription and compromise. Sorry if I did not pronounce that right. But this was one I mentioned in my discussion, and how career development process begins in childhood, and how the aspirations are an attempt to implement oneself concept that career satisfaction depends on the degree in which the career is congruent with self-perception, and how people develop occupational stereotypes that guide them in the selection process. Excuse me. So, I think that each of those theories will allow me to work with people who either have a stereotype about what they deem as successful or what they feel like is important to them, as well as characterizing personality traits. I think that's very important for dealing with clients as well. So like I said, being in the substance abuse, mental health area, I think all three of these theories are important because I'm able to help clients where they are and just kind of help guide them and provide goals that may be successful in the future for them. Maybe not necessarily provide them goals, but help them create goals for themselves. Value. Sorry, conclusions. Important insight you gained from applying career theories to hypothetical client situations. So, if I had a client that came to my office that said, well, you know, as a child, my dad never worked, so I don't see what the big deal is about me not working, me not really having a career path. I may be 40, but he never worked. We always depended on welfare or state assistance. So in that case, I'm able to use, honestly, um, the Holland's theory and also Gottfried's theory, and just kind of digging in, like, childhood. What does that look like? How did you feel when were old enough to understand that your father didn't work? How did that affect you? How did it affect your family? Was your mother involved? Like, you're just able to go more in depth into why the person feels that way, and you're able to better prepare yourself to assist them in getting to the goals that they need. So I think that those three theories are good for counselors who deal with mental health, as well as substance abuse, because sometimes people don't realize that their substance abuse history has allowed them to kind of veer off from maybe career goals and things that they wanted to do as a child. They just, after, starting using drugs at 14, they just never really thought about a career again because, using drugs was a priority to them. So once they become sober, you're able to kind of just deal with the facts of the childhood. What did you want to be when you were a child? Like, just different things like that. You're able to engulf the client and build a rapport with them as you help them work towards these goals. So just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully I've answered all the questions that were assigned for this paper, and hopefully you can hear me because I can hear kind of whistling in the back. But okay, thank you.